froze for a second, then my Streamlabs got, and sadly my Streamlabs OBS kind of got affected by it too. So I'm just like, that's rather unfortunate. It is what I was afraid of, because most likely that's why I was trying to be a little cautious every now and then, because I did have to mess around with the settings so many times. I just like, I just want to make sure the game functions properly, because it is one of my concerns though. That's the thing. So yeah, so sorry about that, because stuff happens. I just try to make the best out of it. So anyway, so we're gonna jump back into the game now. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. I'm hoping.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself out there.
So I do have to admit, I was just trying to like, oh wait, it's a little tube right there, so I'm just balance it properly. So I'm just trying to be a little careful here. Geometric destruction there. So I gotta be flipping back and forth between the two. It's gonna drive me nuts if I see like some blurry texture right there. So I have to flip flop to it. Give me all sorts of shenanigans.
Before she left, guess I'll just keep you.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
So that explains about the jukebox. That's for sure.
I'm making a formal security order.
And
due to the
we know
incident
that
in
Marshall's
April.
kind of
Case number.
disappearing around the place, so that's a bit suspicious. It's the query too. Seems a little sus. It's the enemy. Oh yeah.
21HQ.
Let me check out that stuff in the jukebox.
Proper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
Where's this jukebox? Oh, it's across the
Welcome
hall.
back.
Okay.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
We got some side missions.
Stop by anytime.
I need to find the
They say good
jukebox.
stock management.
It sounds interesting. That's for no reason. What's this? Alrighty, so we got the America Overnight program. Okay, the America Overnight program has operated successfully for over blank years. Originally designed to assist in providing this information to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of blank and blank in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have cataloged and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more blank results of Night Springs have been cataloged in a separate report. Refer to file blank for full report. Yep. Oh, okay. Kind of stuff happening. Oh, jukebox. Let's find out its secrets. Tier 1, okay. If I find more coins, then okay. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Alright. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but let's see what happens then. Must be some kind of trial or something. Whatever's gonna happen though, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's probably a trial run. Oh, there's more blockies there. Okay, we're good. Alrighty. Guess we have to clear the islands then. Alrighty. I'm not too sure around here, but just looking around. There's not much here. Okay. Oh, those looks pretty nice, dude. In there for no reason. Oh. No, not that. Okay. So let's see here. We're gonna do it like this then. Do a little levitation there. Go back. Shoot. That's up good. All right. Any more? Oh shit. Pretty insane though, not gonna lie. Some of those. They're practically everywhere. So I'm just trying the best I can to try to survive here. While missiles are firing at me like crazy. Oh. Are you still alive? Oh shit. Okay. The sound there for a second. Oh, there you are. Just cleanse the sector. Dodge everything as much as I can. Dodge as many things as possible. Gotcha. Oh, there. pretty intense though, not gonna lie. Trying the best I can here. Cover that. The good stuff. Okay, let's see if I can find some more. Oh, there it is. Trying the best I can here. A lot of crazy things happening. Have some of that. Perfect. Oh. Okay. A little left shading there. Okay. How about the next one? Lots of stuff happening, that's for sure. Okay. Just trying to do what I can here. Last specimen, okay. Have to. I must retrieve it. Where is it? Oh. Okay, that's a bit random. Some of that. One of these. But there's another dude as well. Okay, hold on. Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh shit. Got him? Okay, we're good. Try to take out as many as I could. Okay, everything's going bananas. Soon. Let's recover. Hit that dude again. Oh shit. Okay, he's hitting me a little bit harder. I gotta do here, trying to survive as best as I can. Shit. Oh. That dude's gonna smack me up. Oh. No, that's not good. Less is me. 2 HP. That dude's gonna smack me up in no time. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna hit me with those rocks in no time. Oh shit. I need AP. So bad. Oh no. Oh shit, that was a little too close. Okay, that's a little too close. Way too close. I'm trying to best I can. At least with this stuff, with the piercing, it helps. Oh shit. I need some HP, please. Okay. You got hurt. You're really red. I thought I got like block it from there, but never mind. I was totally wrong. Oh, step. Go. Okay. Gotta get out of the way. Oh. Alright, there we go. Almost dead right there. I got so carried away, unfortunately. Okay. I got to run as fast as I can. Thankfully, I got the pierce weapon. It's gonna definitely help a lot. Oh. Guess I may not have enough time for that, but I'll try. That's good. Okay. I don't think I'll reach the last one though, that's the thing. I doubt it. Trying to do what I can here. Okay, that's my fault there. Get some biometric stuff there. Okay. Oh. I think I'm close by actually. Oh, there it is. Okay. That guy didn't make it. Oh shoot. Oh shit. Oh, you're a piece of work. Shit. Run to safety. It's that dude again. Every time. Never see. Gotta go Mega Man on this. Oh shit. Want to see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Shit. How much dodge everything? Alright. Gotta find the other thing. Guys, there's a lot of enemies coming at me. Oh shit. Not again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Damn it. I couldn't make it on time. I ran to my unfortunate doom, unfortunately. I tried to find the other beacon as well, but unfortunately they got cut off to me. So that really sucks. I just wanted to try out that expedition there, so it's probably most definitely like a trial. I'll probably assume. Want to be able to pass that mission anyway, so. With 4 minutes left on the clock, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna make it. I just want to check it out of curiosity. Because with those 4 minutes left, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. That's a bummer. So at least we know what that is now, so makes sense. That's what the juice box is for, so makes perfect sense. So we'll get to the boardroom for a second.
Lots of errors on this form.
Okay. Fuck, if they're in there, we go
over here too. Like the bill. We got Salvador's ID. Yep. So we got ourselves a TV show proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test out paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, see how they react to certain facts presented as fiction. In the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge, there are various show licenses that could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. Gets a safe cost, I suppose. So okay. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we are looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Okay, so I guess they're making a TV series. Okay. All right, so let me just get to the boardroom. Oh, it's right there. Okay, yeah. Let's get there.
2 squads lost. Christ.
See what's going on.
From the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the his signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Speech analysis. Let's see what kind of stuff we got here. Confidential. Oh, part 3. Okay. So if we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalization, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords in speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, as beyond idiotic, and of course refer to blank to full report. Okay, yeah, that's weird stuff happening. Okay.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Okay. I guess we have to go to the upper floor. Oh, we missed something here. Timeline of events. Okay, so to examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior, establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack. Oh, yeah, sorry. Present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview survivor personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the his get past the internal lockdown? How does his resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Yep. Yeah, now let's say we were in the Twilight Zone, that is. So anyway, so for the full report, okay. So it's that stuff. Oh, more dialogue. Let's see what's happening. Might be more clues.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging, or... Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow, I did not expect that from her. This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here. How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course. We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Lots of stuff happening. Am I not lighting to you?
I should get back to my work.
Alright, so it should be at the upper level. Okay. Or up these stairs.
Did you hear that the hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the hiss?
Oh, I had to clip through that guy. Holy smokes. This is getting crazy. I was clipping right through them. This is insane. Holy smokes. This is getting more and more bizarre. This is crazy, man. Holy. It's getting more and more insane. Oh, I can't close to him. Okay, alright. So at least I know this tab. At least. Alright, so it should be at the upper floor, so in this area. Oh, now what? What we got here?
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall
Damn it,
abandons us.
Yeah, I'll be fine without it.
Telling us what's going on.
Information.
Post promotion. Her promotion. So Dr. Darling has personally recommended Mrs. Poe for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports blank work breakthroughs resulting from her work. Recommendation: according to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail. Yeah, I can relate to that too. And a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent. Though some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest, the review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Ms. Pope to the position of research specialist. Okay, I can see why. She's a bookworm.
Always been on a need to know
Knows her
basis.
stuff.
Well, I need to fucking know. I'm an upper level executive, damn it.
Okay. Oh. That is a radio. It's more blurry stuff. That concerns me. I'm not gonna lie. Because that's why I try to go back and forth and like with the graphics and all that, so I can make sure it's done properly. Yes. Oh wait, actually, let me change my objectives here for a second. Do something a little silly here. I gotta probably dish this stuff anyway on track. I go to the one with Dylan. There we go. Upper level. So let me try the control points.
How's it looking out there?
Or random stuff. Oh, I can make some tokens too. Okay, that's cool. Okay, okay. If only I had some more source stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Collect my reward. Ammo efficiency. That's cool. Let's see here. Kill enemies in the okay, whatever. Actually, yeah, I'll take this one. And spin maneuver, blah blah blah. So I'll probably get rid of this one too. Lots of stuff to do. Abandon. I'm probably just doing it the most cheesiest way as possible. Elevated. Research. There's a lot to think. Oh, we got too far. Okay, whatever. That's fine. It's really tempting though, so that's fine. It's Rangers. I guess I could try that. So okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so just want to mess around with stuff for no reason.
They're endangering us by bringing a hissing. If Trench was still around, we'd stop.
Let's see, just a second. That is okay.
That's the block.
I need to go to the upper floor. So not much, so that's fine. Just want to double check everything.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
That's the boardroom, obviously. Upper floor. So I guess I have to go through a room or something. I'll probably assume.
This is all part of their plan. They're finally moving to exterminate us.
Okay. Director's office. Yeah, so Central. I am here. So I'm just trying to see if I could okay, that's gonna lead to executive there. Yeah, it does. So yeah, so I think it's in some kind of container. Maybe this one here. Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. Whatever. Started checking around a little too much. Power utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We can call these individuals para-utilitarians. Utilitarians. I mean, the potency of these abilities depend on the para-utilitarian, at least. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are capable of as little as blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some blank exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request, so, full report, yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to look for Dalen. Like I went to the wrong door, that's the thing. I must seek him. Jesse needs to see him really, really bad. After going the wrong way though, that's the thing.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Thank containers. Oh. I definitely missed that one there. Got the goodies. I must seek.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother.
Okay.
Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy. Plain and simple.
House memory. Oh, there's a lot of sticky paper right there. It's everywhere. It's practically every single where. That. Oh no, that's a stew box. Never mind. Okay, that bugs me the most too. It's so blurry. It's so nasty looking. It's so awkward. So this is random stuff happening.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she
Okay.
should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit.
Okay. Oh wait, never mind. I kind of was like taking some time to look around for where he is. I think he was like somewhere like around here or there. So I'm just looking all over the place like crazy. Oh shoot. Yeah, buddy. This again. Good lord. It's so torturous. Yeah. Of course. It's even when I have like the latest. Oh, that says fantastic. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Excuse me. Yeah, so that was something. Alright, I'll just double checking everything here because it kind of got a little bit frozen there. It is making me very, very worried there. Okay. Okay, this time it didn't crash the Streamlabs OBS this time, so thankfully. Because it's gonna drive me nuts though whenever I stream certain PC games, so just being careful. Just double checking everything. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is really concerning me so many times. I'm just hoping that if OBS, Streamlabs OBS gives us like another update, that'll be great. So at least that way there's less of a chance of crashes and everything else. So I'm just hoping, you know. So yeah, so anyway, so let's continue playing the game, shall we? I hope it doesn't crash. I swear to God, I'd be so mad. Okay. Put the radio stuff here. No reason. Oh, there it is.
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
You think?
Inside by the door, push the fingers through the surface into the web. You've always been near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the web. You've always been near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the web. You've always been near you. You want this.
I did that for no reason. Just for the lulz. No reason. Okay, makes it look like he's going up in the sky. Yeah, his face looks a little blurry, so I have to fix it up. Okay.
You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister.
when we were very small, in ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunder song distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunder song distorts you.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh, that's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good. Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
The inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you train.
Yeah, mouse is going crazy. Yeah, so that was very strange. Lots of weird stuff happening, if you ask me. Oh god, there's slowdowns. It's happening. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, the slowdowns is happening. That is not good. It's making me a little scared right now. Because I fear it's going to happen over and over again. Gotta make sure the game functions properly.
I bet when this is all over, we find out
I gotta fast travel towards the... Wait, hold on. Before I do anything stupid. Or silly. Whatever's gonna happen. Just make sure to double check everything. You know, hopefully if I have enough like source points, that'll be fine. 10%, okay. 15. I'll probably just, yeah. Alrighty. I'm make a little space over here, just a bit safe. We got 45. Okay, that's pretty cool. 45%. That's pretty legit. I kind of barely use the shield, to be fair. Most of the time, I try to dodge everything. Okay. Still not enough points for it. Alright, let's see here. Okay. We're gonna put like multiple projectiles fired. Okay, that's cool. Spread, that's important too. Rate of fire. I might get that stuff out of the way. Oh, hold on. I gotta accidentally press G right there for no reason. Let's see what this. Ammo refund. Chance on the hit. Okay, so that's not much. Get rid of the zoom. What else we can get rid of? Okay. Ammo efficiency. That's good too. Refund. Energy renewal. Precision. I highly doubt it, that's for sure. Excuse me. So let's try to make the best out of it over here. Oh, we got a blast radius. Oh shit. Oh, okay, that's a lot of stuff. It sounds pretty legitimate, so I was like, okay, that's it. That should be interesting. Alright, so let's go to the containment sector now. I'd most likely have to go to the blah blah Let me go to logistics first, so I can talk to, you know, Langston, the supervisor. So yeah, so I've been talking with Dylan, and there's a lot of weird stuff happening. Yeah, it's like his taking over, and the list goes on, and etc. Blah blah blah. Just levitate for a second. Stuff in your own place. Actually, come on. Have somebody. Smack that dude out of the frickin' sky. This is getting a little crazy if you ask me. Alrighty. Oh. I think I see something there. Oh. Got some object and item system. Okay. So we got object of power and altered item distinctions. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarians abilities, see file but A12 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. It's widely believed to be due to the blank's affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the blank evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more preternaturally blank than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have blank altered items for every object of power contained within the bureau. And of course, full report, yeah, as usual. Yeah, so lots of stuff happening. Yeah, so that's the elevator there, so that's fine. So I just want to look around just a little bit here, in case. Fast through stuff. Alright, check that one, obviously. Before I go to security. Alrighty. Alright, so I should be able to get to the place now. Most likely. Oh. It's over here. Nope, nothing? Okay. That's fine. I think I already checked it recently.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Yep, and that's Dr. Darling right there. His presentations. Lots of stuff happening here. Ooh. We got a little bit of a personal mod there. Alrighty. Absolute and prime. Let's see, so we got health boost and oh, we got the more prime stuff. Okay, cool. Don't mind if I do. Yes. But I think I'll probably just use like the health boost instead. It makes a lot of sense. So it's 25%. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. So if I had like an extra personal VOD, I'll be fine. So I could get that extra health boost. Make things a whole lot easier for me. Okay, there's something called horribly wrong.
In the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building.
Should be down here. Oh no, wait, actually. Just making sure here. That guy yet. Yeah, I know that guy's waiting for me. Ready to kick my butt. I'm like, oh hell no. Just tossing shit at me like it's nothing. Right over there. Just waiting for me. I see you. Oh, you are. Smack you up. Oh, come on. Get a little headshot there. got him. Oh yeah, we got him. Okay, perfect. Just smack him down. And his guess we're kind of a little weird. Kind of odd looking though. Anyway, so okay. Need to get to the stuff here. That's locked. So most likely it's not gonna let me pass that way. Yeah, so I think it's crashing like back and forth, so I have to make the best out of it here. So okay. Alright. Well, let's see here. So I need to get to the destination there. Most definitely. So I have to get back to security. Most likely. Oh, that funky stuff. Oh, that's kind of gross. Alright, so let me see if I can get to this side here. Because something tells me I need to most definitely... Yeah. There's nothing over here.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house.
Let's see office stuff there. I never collected that before. Global procedures, okay. Alright, so containment procedures. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited. And some reports were feeling disoriented after touching it. So I guess it's one of those altered items, I'm assuming. So, description, altered effects. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered. Can't pronounce it properly. Lacquered. Hand painted, spins freely on all axes, while the continents and oceans are recognizable to those of Earth. Careful examination has revealed numerous blanks and other geographical additions that do not exist on our planets. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tan Relio, or Relio at least. These are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, accumulating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank handlers. Okay, so there's some freaky stuff with the globe. Kind of weird. Alright, there we go. That's where I'm supposed to go to. Alright. Oh shit. I see you coming. Blow shit up. Yeah, you want to send flying. I'm gonna send that dude flying. What we got here? Yep. The Victoria Mirror. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise and disappearance in blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy. though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Cover is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. Okay. So we're dealing with crazy people. And man, I destroyed that fire extinguisher like it was nothing. Oh snap.
Define new prime candidates. The Bureau.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's a little extra stuff there too.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
P7, eh? Wonder who that is, though.
It's a director. Our future.
Makes me a little curious.
P6 and P7.
There's strange stuff happening. Oh shit. Oh shit. Taking cover. Let's go. Back in the face. Have some of these. As many things as possible. Alrighty. Oh shit. Other guy on the hood here. Have some of this. Okay. Alright, that should be fine. I was trying the best I can to smack everything before I get smacked up. D6. Okay.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
Oh.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
I thought it went horribly wrong. Oh boy. That's bad. Nope. I'm not looking at that weird kid show. It's so weird. They're very trippy.
Wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. So, we got a transcript of conversation. So, Dylan Faden, at least. Okay. For review by Dr. Darling. Okay, so it's a dialogue stuff here. Okay. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the flip out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about it. Stop showing me her. I don't care. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Slip off, you bacon. I'll dig out my own brains if it means to get rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the flipping message. Subject repeated the phrase "flip off" numerous times before being sedated. Okay, yep, that's stuff. Blah blah.
Coming together in this one
Crazy
case.
stuff happening.
A new object of power, something we have not seen before.
We got a victim autopsy. Okay. Let's see. Agent killed during blank, involving blank. Codename P6. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Extensive trauma of the abdomen region. Lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso. Fracture of the spinal cord. Oh boy. God. Has to be the spinal cord. Between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. Avulsion, fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs. Oh man, you got the ribs too. Ugh. Left and right. Blunt force injuries of the extremities. Abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities. Dislocation of left and right elbow. Dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred. The blank was contorted through his. Oof, that's gonna hurt. I can see why they blanked it out. So I don't believe them.
And the boy, Dylan Faden.
Yeah, I'll be on my way. Forever say things just got really chaotic though. What's this? Material? The Mind of ID. Got some launch efficiency as well. Which is good. We're going to need it. Astral Blimp. Gotta get these materials after all. Very important stuff for progression, right? Over here, okay. That is okay. I was getting a little bit cryptic over there with the... Oh, what's going on? Inception over here. Oh boy. Kind of like that spiral part of the poster there. So that was pretty cool. Alright, so Alice Wake. Okay, once again, it's a reference to Alan Wake, apparently. Which I never played the game, by the way, so I'll just randomly guessing. So, Mr. Wake's wife was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. M.L. Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma, and the file the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subject reality stemming from Mr. Wake. Overlapping on our own, Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for the more detail. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian. Para-utilitarian. I always get messed up with these words. Sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Its monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. So yeah, once again, it's a reference. Gotta play that game though. So I do actually own the game, so I gotta play it one day. See what's happening. Alright, so looks like I have to find the stuff here. Getting all nice and twisted. So it should be around the center part, I think. Let's see here. Let me see. So we got P6 right here, which I kind of got stuff. I'll probably check again. So everything is here. So let me check the other rooms. If I can find it. Over here, okay. Let me just open this up for a second. Make a little shortcut. So that's must be what I'm looking for, most likely. So, okay. Or some random stuff. At the Brightfall summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, WA, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland head of investigation was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-bureau agent Breaker. C blank. That was in AWE, or A for short. Event was taking place in Bright Falls, WA, referring to events investigated in 1970, 1976, 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literally a Terry agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 blank, Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Okay. Stuff happens, I suppose. What's happening over here? That was that creepy show again.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened there, but I think the game must have got stuck. So I have no idea what just happened there. I tried to like press the escape button, but unfortunately it's kind of not working at the moment. So I think what I have to do now is try to close the game now. And try to jump back into it too. So that's a little bit weird. So a little awkward though. So let's see if I can try to jump back into it. No idea. We'll try and Run as administrator again. It's gonna bug me for quite some time, and I'll probably do the same thing with administrator again. Whatsoever. Oh, just press it by accident, I swear. Yeah, so apparently the game kind of got a little bit weird for some odd reason. It kind of got like stuck on the screen for some reason. Unexpectedly though. Let's see if I can try to run it as administrator. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, so let's try again. As I'm not sure what happened there, but kind of got froze. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I'm pretty sure, I'm hopeful that the autosave must fix that stuff. Alrighty. Let's try and get back there. I have a strange feeling I may have to refight the enemies, most likely. I'll probably assume. Alright, we're good. Alright. Okay, we're good. Alright. So it should be okay now. Yeah, so that's fine. Kinda got weird for some odd reason. So I need to get to the maybe P7. Oh, here we go.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Outfits. Canada P79. I mean, P7. What we got here? So, just invading. What do we got here? So, we got movements here. So, departs from Chini, WY, Sydney, and E. Sydney. I guess they're tracking her movements there. So, alrighty. So, Illinois. I was thinking like other places too. Like I'm thinking like other Illinois, maybe Ohio, and maybe I'm thinking like Philadelphia for some reason. Indianapolis, and WY would be I almost said Wisconsin though, but in the or Wyoming. I was thinking Wyoming for some reason. C N E and E and E. I was thinking for something else for no reason. I'm trying to. I'm thinking like Nebraska for some odd reason, but I might be wrong. No doubt about it. Then IA, Iowa, Minneapolis, Philadelphia, and then New York. Okay, I see. So technically she was starting from here, from Wyoming, and then eventually she just goes from and then she got to New York City. Okay. So it's a travelogue. Let's see what's going on over here.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
So they were just creeping in the shadows. watching their every move.
We used to play there all the time.
Okay.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe? In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No! That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector...
Let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't dash, and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
So yeah, so that's one creepy kid show, if you ask me. Holy smokes.
Me and Dylan. And
Creepy.
other kids as well.
Really creepy.
We loved it.
Alright, so,
This time,
gotta look around a bit more here.
I remember was...
Okay.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Oh shit. It's like it was one of these. Oh damn. That's what I gotta do here. Smack him up with the bullets. Shit. But they got pretty intense here if you ask me. We got some work chat over here. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased. Okay, deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smells. Okay, that's kind of filthy. Ugh. Why don't you? So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. That's creepy stuff there. This game is getting stranger and stranger as I progress. Yeah, quite interesting. Alright, let's see what's going on. Launch efficiency, okay. I'm sure there's more of those ones. And just a little heads up for you guys that I might be ending the cast soon. Just a little heads up. And yeah. Okay, didn't see that coming. A little hazy though. Let's see this stuff over here. We got a little list over here for shipping manifests below at least, or AWE, either way. A hollow spear, stone-like material, virtufied soil, blank, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, okay, not sure what they had that for, possibly canine, rusted metal buckets, leather wallets, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis, okay. It's got really strange. We have to use the elevator then. Alright.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Get ready for the worst of it. Blow those suckers up. Got pretty intense though. Oh. It's a little red. Alrighty. Now that we got those out of the way, after that crazy explosion right there. Alrighty. I'm gonna take this over. So I can take control of the control points.
We're going back home.
What do we got here? Oh, get my reward, dodge efficiency. Oh, we got levitation ammo. Okay, that's cool. All right. Spin maneuvers, headshots. I highly doubt it. I doubt I can get the headshots. Random infinite. What? Okay. I guess we'll do that and get rid of that stuff. Kill enemies in expedition while taking damage from the target. Nah. Got that shatter. Shatter, scatter. We got his guards as well, okay.
Of course we are.
Don't have enough stuff. Don't have enough shield, blah blah blah. Oh, I
started there and it's
okay. Now I can upgrade it now. Get an extra slot out of it too. Have the mods.
We're gone away.
Now I can put in the extra stuff in there. Alright. Damage up to kills. So we got the reload efficiency, so that's fine. Blast radius. I think I'm more concerned about putting in damage though. That's what I'm most concerned about. Have to zoom, so I don't need to zoom to be fair. I'm not that crazy about it. A recoil. Wraith of fire. Oh, we got a pierce stuff. Okay, that's cool. Alrighty. I might use that. That's radius. Actually, I'll probably put in the damage, actually. In fact, that's what I'll probably do. Damage while aiming, okay. So I suppose why not? So, okay. What else I could put in there? Probably damage boost, okay. So pierce, okay, so those are the. So I just put it back in the armor damage in there, just in case. If I have to fight those brutes if necessary. Recovery. Blah blah blah. Got 39%, okay. A lot to think about. Yeah, probably put that in there and stuff like that, etc. Blah blah blah. Alrighty. So I guess it's probably a good time for me to, you know, end the cast. Might as well anyway, so I will continue playing Control Ultimate Edition. PC, by the way, and so forth. So let me just quit the game for a second and put back the nature stuff on there. Forget. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That's a little bit off the screen there. Just wanted to make sure. And yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna end the cast this morning, which surprisingly it is 4:06 a.m. for me, Eastern time for me. So I'm gonna end the cast, and I'd like to thank you all so much for visiting my live stream as well as my channel. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. And of course, I will continue playing Control Ultimate Edition on PC on Thursday night, most likely. So, in case if you guys are wondering how many times I stream a week, I stream about 3 times a week. I stream on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So you'll see that on my channel description, and as well as like my live stream videos and stuff like that, blah blah blah, whatsoever. Which that's down below the channel page and whatsoever, that you'll see that with my stream schedules and other details as well to describe in the stream and everything else. And yeah, so you know, there's a little heads up. And I do also have like social media links so you guys know. It's a little heads up and stuff like that. So I do have a Twitter. So basically I do stream announcements and posting random stuff and etc. And including my YouTube videos that I uploaded from time to time. And I do also have a YouTube, let you guys know. So I technically try to take on-stream contents from my streams and try to make them into compilations in case if people miss my streams and whatsoever. And yeah, so I'm still working on a video project. It's just almost done. It's just that I'm just trying to double check everything because I want to make sure that everything is done properly and making sure everything is got like pieced together and whatsoever. So I try to make it a little bit more like kind of like a AFB style sort of thing. So funny stuff technically. So like the good, the bad, and the weird and whatsoever. So that's what's basically happened. And yeah, so those are the kind of videos I make, and as well as like off-stream content as well. So I put into the YouTube videos as well. So just a little heads up on what's going on. And I do also have a Discord just to let you guys know that I basically most of the time use it as a Q&A quite oftenly, and as well as posting general stuff as well, of course. Which I didn't use it too often, but from time to time I use it from occasionally from time to time sometimes. Because it's kind of like more of like a Q&A and probably like posting stuff and whatever, just to keep things clean and whatsoever. And yeah, so I have a Discord in case if you guys have like general questions and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I will continue playing the game. And once again, thank you all so much. Hope everybody has a very great night, great morning, and as well as staying safe, of course, and including a great weekend, of course. So I will stream on a Thursday night. See you till then. Take care.